Diving right into the Cowboys report, injury updates here. We begin with Tyron Smith. The Cowboys, Jerry Jones, Tyron himself, optimistic that that Smith can play for the Cowboys against the Detroit Lions. Smith says his back is feeling better. Didn't call it a stinger, just called it a back injury in a conversation with the Dallas Morning News. As we all saw, very clear the Cowboys missed him last week. It was a huge loss because somehow this team has yet to find a way to replace Tyron when he's injured. It's been like 7 years now of this. Doesn't make any sense there. Cowboys are hopeful. Let's see how a shortened week of practice goes for Smith. There are no pads on this week. It'll be a lot of walkthrough stuff, so you'll maybe see him on Thursday potentially. Now, if you want Tyron Smith to play this week, then like the video right now. Every single person watching should like the video if you want to beat the Lions, because Tyron Smith makes you a better football team. So like that video for me right now. Tyron Smith, the run blocking, not as good as it was. Again, it's all kind of interconnected. I think the scheme has not been nearly good enough on the run blocking side of it. He has allowed 0 sacks, 0 hits, and 15 hurries this season. He's allowing a hurry like, what's the numbers here? A ridiculous fraction of the snaps. 15 hurries in 717 snaps is an unbelievable figure. Frankly, he has been one of the best pass-protecting left tackles in football. Meanwhile, the backup, Chuma Edoga, every game he started, there has been multiple just like, oh my God, what are you doing moments. Now, the first couple games, they were all physical mistakes. Like, he got beaten. There were a few of those against the Dolphins too. But the two that stands out, he just didn't block his guy. Dolphins bring the pressure off the left side. They bring 3 on the left side. Center, left guard, left tackle, all take one. Edoga goes inside for no reason. I hated the play call. The dumb play-action pass from first and goal from the inch yard line. Edoga shifts inside, leaves Bradley Chubb unblocked. It's, by the way, miracle Dak did not fumble that play because he was untouched. You can't have it. And you had to chip more, you didn't chip enough. It just didn't make any sense to me. The clear drop-off from Tyron Smith to Edoga is about what we thought it would be. It's Chuma Edoga, right? He's actually probably played above expectations. But it's insane to me how 6-7 years into this of, hey, Tyron's going to miss at least 3 games. He does it every year. He's just not going to be able to stay healthy. He's great when he's out there, can't stay healthy. There is still no viable backup plan for his injuries. All these years, and the solution is, let's try this vet minimum offensive tackle who nobody else wanted. Byron Bell. You draft Chaz Green. Doesn't work out very well. You have Tyler Smith, but there's no viable left guard option really either. It's still Chuma Edoga. It doesn't make any sense. Do you want to try Austin Richards against the Commanders or Lions? Maybe. I don't like Aiden Hutchinson against him. Kind of scary to me. I need Tyron Smith out there. Get him healthy. Get him playing well. You're still in the NFC mix. Second you're out, sit him. Will Tyron Smith play against the Detroit Lions? It's the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. Y for yes, N for no. All right, some more injury news here. Johnathan Hankins says he wants to play against Lions, hometown team. I think this will be a bit of a challenge with the high ankle sprain. Very clear you miss him right now, although I still maintain that defensive tackle has not been your biggest issue in terms of the run game. You were much better against the Miami Dolphins, to be clear. I think you had a really bad game from Carl Davis against the Dolphins. They basically benched him, frankly. Some bad reps from Gallimore, from Golston, from Mozzie Smith, too. I think this is the type of game you want him back out there. The Lions can run the ball north and south with David Montgomery. You want Hankins out there as one of your top defensive tackles. Might be a bit of a stretch to get him out there, but I think it'd be a good thing in the end if he were able to. Meanwhile, Stephon Gilmore, it sounds like he's going to be good to go. That injury against the Dolphins looked bad. I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him, or I'm not even sure what the injury was. I never saw the initial injury report. We'll see when that comes out, probably later tonight. But he should be good to go, which thank God. It is not an accident that immediately when Stephon Gilmore leaves the game, Dolphins go, all right, Tyreek Hill and Deshaun Wright, we're going to do a quick comeback route for easy 9 yards. And if you're Deshaun Wright, you have to play off ball on Tyreek Hill because you can't run with him. And that's what made the Hill and the Dolphins offense so dynamic, etc. But you need Gilmore out there. Bland, I thought, was pretty solid against the Dolphins, too, outside of the Tyreek Hill, big kind of couple chunk plays. Your linebackers had a rough go again of it. Jordan Lewis was great against the run, too, which was a big deal. You need Gilmore. I think he'll be okay. Today's show is made possible by Rocket Money. How much do you think you're paying per month on subscriptions? Probably a pretty low amount, right? Well, most people think they're paying about $80. The reality is closer to $200 on average. Why I love using Rocket Money. It's a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills, all in one place. Over 5 million users and counting, Rocket Money has saved its customers an average of $720 a year and $1 billion in total savings so far. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. All right, let's talk about some more venting things here. The CeeDee Lamb usage, frankly, was criminal. He was absolutely cooking the Dolphins. And then he stopped getting targets, and it doesn't make sense. Here's what Lamb said on the Dolphins game and his usage. Started off the game hot. I went absent. That's why it was weird. They weren't doing anything. It was weird that second and third quarter. Very weird. This next part is very telling to me. I'm reading 2 lines, but it's very telling to me. I think if I'm going to be involved, keep me involved. For us to be the team we want to be, we have to continue to be confident in who we are, stick to the script, and be explosive. Lamb is correct. And that quote tells me they went away from the script. Otherwise, why mention it? The plan was to have CeeDee Lamb be heavily involved against the Miami Dolphins. And again, what Lamb seems to imply here, they went away from it. Why? It rained a little bit and they lost their damn minds. So here's what needs to happen. Dak and Lamb got to sit down with Big Mike again. Emphasis on again, because I think that's what happened during the D-bye. And say, look, man, we got to feed our superstar wide receiver. He's got to be involved more. The offense, again, went into a shell. It can't happen. You can't go into this conservative, cowardly BS and win games against better football teams or football teams as good as you. Your best chance to win games is for Dak to air it out and particularly feed CeeDee Lamb. Not do tunnel screens to Michael Gallup and do quarterback sneaks on 2nd and 12 because it's raining. Seriously? Like the Dolphins backed up in their own end zone, what do? Bomb to Jalen Waddle. What do the Cowboys do? We're going to sneak it. And then you don't sneak it on 1st and goal from the 1, and you do a drop back play action that no one believes, and you take a huge sack. Just make it make sense. What is your confidence level in Mike McCarthy right now? Scale it for me from 1 to 10. 1 on the low end, 10 on the high end. We will also discuss about Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons has not drawn a holding call in 38 quarters, i.e. a full 9.5 games. It is very clear, if Mike has made comments, Tank has made comments, the frustration is mounting for them. Again, who can blame them? The Cowboys have had 20 holding flags thrown against them this year. And it's tied for the NFL's most with the Chiefs. They have drawn the bottom 5 fewest, or among the bottom 5 fewest. Micah's upset. I mean, I'm sure everyone saw the photo, right? Of Micah being held by 2 different players. One guy's got him around the neck, one guy's got him around the waist. This is holding. It's 2 holdings, just like there was the 2 PIs on the one end zone play. I can't imagine how frustrating it is for Micah Parsons and his defense, because Damone Clark didn't call it either, to be among the most flagged teams for holding and among the least beneficiary. It's a massive gap. And if you tell any person who has watched football this year and you go, hey, Micah Parsons hasn't drawn a holding call in 9.5 games, no one is saying that seems fair and accurate. Nobody believes that. And by the way, it's not just unique to Micah. Browns and Myles Garrett, the Bosa's in San Francisco and LA get it. Max Crosby and the Raiders, they don't get holding calls. It's how the NFL keeps the offense winning. But shoot, guys, it's directly impacting the play. Here's my prediction. Micah will not get a holding call against the Lions. In a game they're already going to win against the Commanders, Micah will get that holding call to end the streak. So before we go, let's have some fun. F the refs for me in the comment section right now.